Wondering how to create those unforgettable moments and leave a lasting impression? Imagine a future where you're not just missed, but cherished and adored. Picture the smile on her face when she thinks about the moments you've shared. Some men go all out with grand gestures to be remembered in their absence. But in reality, the simplest of actions can leave her thinking about you all day long. By the end of this video, I promise you'll have a clear understanding of how to make someone miss you in a healthy and respectful way. Your future is about to become more thrilling than ever before. Number 10. Flirt with her. Let's face it, being the super nice guy will do nothing but land you in the friend zone with a new love interest. And if you're already in a relationship, things could soon get as boring as a never-ending phone call. The secret is to remind her that you're not just nice, you can also be attractive and make her thoughts go wild with just a few words. One super easy way to flirt is by giving her sincere compliments. But generic things like telling her that she looks great won't do the trick. Instead, you've got to focus on the stuff you know she's put effort into, like her hair or her outfit. The more unique your compliment is, the more she'll notice it. But keep in mind, flirting isn't just about words. Your body language matters just as much as what you say. So when you give her compliments, it's good to smile, laugh, and just be your charming self. The biggest mistake most guys make is that they focus too much on what they say to a girl, but forget to make their body language agree with their words. Ladies can sense your body language almost instantly, and if it isn't in tune with your words, she'll think that you're not sincere. But if you get it right, your compliments will hit that sweet spot in her heart, and she'll be thinking about it for days. Number 9. Make her laugh. If you get a woman to laugh at something you do or say, it's almost guaranteed that she'll be counting the minutes until she sees you again. Experts at an American university did a study on this, and it turns out that when two people meet, the guy's humor is the first thing that makes a woman consider dating him at all. But it's not just about cracking jokes and sharing funny stories. Instead, you have to be a fun, laid-back person at all times. It's up to you to keep the vibe relaxed and breezy, because if you make the atmosphere intense and devoid of humor, she could lose interest very fast. So if you've got her laughing, you're on the right track. But don't just stop there. You should be laughing too, passing smiles whenever you can, so that she feels comfortable being herself around you. And even though this might sound a bit crazy, the fastest way to make her fall for you is to poke fun at yourself. You can joke about your questionable fashion choices or your inability to hold your liquor, and it'll eventually lighten the mood and melt the ice between you two, especially if you're trying to connect with a stranger for the first time. Number 8. Live your own life. While it's super important that you make her feel important and special, you should never make her feel like your entire life revolves around her. Imagine that she rings you up, and you're stuck at some diner stuffing yourself with unhealthy junk food and feeling down because you're not with her. This will come off as obsessive, and you definitely don't want that. Instead, you want to be out and about, doing your own thing. You should have your own routine and productive activities that you participate in apart from spending time with your favorite woman. Sports, chores, your job, and hanging out with friends are just some of the things your daily life should involve. Balance is key here. When you tell her about your day, tell her that you are hanging with friends at the park or hitting a club for a show. When you're busy doing cool stuff without her, it'll make her miss you more than ever. Number 7. Show her you're happy solo. While you're focusing on doing your own independent things, throw in some surprise visits to the places you know she hangs out. Keep in mind, this should look like an honest coincidence. Not only will this let you see her and be in control, but it'll also show her you're having a blast without her. It will pique her interest, and you'll have all of her attention. Here's the thing. Girls love what they can't easily have. And if she can physically see you having a good time without her, there's no way she won't want to join the party. This works even if you're already in a relationship. Seeing you solo will remind her why she liked you in the first place and can bring you two even closer when you're spending time together. Number 6. Pull away from her. The worst thing you can do with a new love interest is text her 24/7 or be all over her every single day. Instead, mix it up a bit and say no from time to time. Even when you're together, don't glue yourself to her side and give her some space. Instead of snuggling up on the sofa next to her the entire time, Grab a chair from across the room. You might be thinking, won't this make her feel like you're losing interest in her? It definitely will. And that's exactly why this trick works. When we think we might lose something, we want it even more. It's just human nature. And guess what? Ladies are no exception. This is where nice guys miss the mark because being too available doesn't make them interesting. A woman misses her man more when she fears losing him. So create some distance, just enough to leave her wanting more of your company. Number 5. Plan fun things. No woman's going to miss you if you aren't actively trying to be a part of her life. And to do that, you have to find fun activities that you guys can enjoy together. It's massively attractive when a man plans awesome dates and makes his woman have a blast. Whether it's the movies, dancing, a cool concert, or even a cozy picnic in the park. The key is to plan everything out yourself and let her focus on enjoying her time with you. Be a gentleman, pick her up, and take her someplace where you can spend quality time together. And here's the good news. You don't have to empty your wallet or make an impression. Even cheap takeout food can have a lasting impression on a woman, as long as you make her feel comfortable and loved. Number 4. Give her something special. If you're in a long-distance relationship, or if you're not close to her for long periods, you've got to give her something special that'll keep you on her mind when you're not around. The best trick is to give her something of yours that you hold dear to yourself, and something she's familiar with. It could be your favorite book that she knows you'll read all the time, or one of your cozy t-shirts sprayed with your cologne. It could even be something as simple as your body wash, because remembering something like your scent and your interests will make her feel like you're right there with her. Giving her something that belongs to you will bridge the gap between you, and when she misses you, these reminders will give her comfort. Number 3. Tell her you miss her. It's fair that you want your special woman to miss you all the time, but that won't happen unless you miss her too. You're probably dying to spend time with her, so why not just tell her how you feel? Be upfront about wanting to be together and how much she means to you. Saying something as simple as, "I miss you," can have a lasting impact on her feelings towards you. This works wonders, especially if you feel like your connection is fading, because it makes her feel safe enough to allow herself to miss you. It will remove all the negativity from her mind, and she'll dwell on those 3 sweet words for days. If you're not vocal about missing her, she'll start thinking you don't think about her at all, which will make her lose feelings, and you really don't want that. Number 2. Don't reveal everything. If you want to keep her intrigued and coming back for more, it's a big mistake to spill your entire life story all at once. Share pieces of yourself gradually as you both get to know each other. Let her in on your experiences so she gets where you're coming from, but hold off on deep talks like your hopes, dreams, or exes. Little by little, she'll get to know you better, and soon, she'll be dying to know more about you. Some men think that being an open book and telling a woman everything about them on the first date is a good idea because they expect that she'll be more trusting. But the truth is that if there's no mystery surrounding you and your life, she'll simply get bored. Remember, a mysterious vibe is very sexy to women. Number 1. Help her out. The top secret to having her miss you like crazy is to be a team player at home. When you're around, make sure you're helping out with stuff like cleaning up or taking out the trash. If you make her do everything on her own, why would she need you around at all? It's important that you not only help her out at home or with her tasks, but it's also important to be happy about it. Smile at her when you can, and make her see that you truly enjoy making her life easier. When you're not around, she'll miss you insanely because she'll realize how much better life is with your help and warm smiles. Speaking of which, don't forget to hit that like button if you want more tips to get your dream woman.